You're joining us live from the Capitol building for the congressional hearing for the Secretary of Technology. Let's go down to the floor. Mr. Techman, can you please tell the Senate what your administration plans to do in this role? My administration aims to put policies in place that prevent the weaponization of tech that continues to divide our country. Well, if you want to unite the country, start with this. Why does my phone say there are hot singles near me, but each time I click it, I lose money? I believe that's a common scam, which my policies should help regulate and prevent. So in your policy, does it say they're all gonna show up at once? Or can you stagger them out? Because I've already spent $45,000 and I'm not impressed. Mr. Techman, your policy states you want to tax appliances that require an app or Wi-Fi connection to use? That's correct. The amount of data that we are giving away when we are required to download an app to use a physical product puts the American consumers at risk. This also applies to products that require you to connect to Wi-Fi in order to use. If I may, with a hypothetical, let's say you had dinner reservations for months ahead of time at this wonderful restaurant. Let's call it the French Laundry in Napa. Now, it's in the middle of COVID and you told everyone to stay home and social distance. So my question to you is, what kind of limo are you gonna take? I don't think I would go. You mean like in a limo, so you would just take an Uber because it's cheaper? That's a good idea. We should reduce spending. Explain to me why each time I open Instagram and go to the Explore page, it's a bunch of ripped Puerto Rican dudes doing push-ups. Are you calling me gay? I don't work for Instagram, but I believe the algorithm promotes content that you already engage with the most. Oh, so it's my fault. You're saying this is a choice? Prowling on Facebook for a male roommate with benefits? Well, no, I'm just saying that the way the algorithm works is... Let me just stop you right there and tell you, I'm not impressed. You and your organization have a long way to go. Mr. Techman, my doctor says I should get at least 10,000 steps a day, but I don't have time to go on walks. So in your professional opinion, what is a good conversion rate from strokes to steps? Question from Senator Martin of Greenland, the 83rd state. Regulations around technology have been historically behind, ultimately leading to a repeating Wild West as policy tries to catch up. We saw this with the internet, crypto, and now AI, with companies like OpenSea releasing their tools as open source and collecting data. Do you have a question? If AI is this advanced and free, why does my HP printer keep on saying I'm low on cyan even though I only use it twice a year? It's possible that the ink dries up from lack of use. My ink dried? Do you know how many millions of dollars each of us are getting from pharma companies every year? And now I'm spending close to $1,000. That's right, 3 zeros on ink cartridges because they dry? Why would they do that to us? My administration would aim to put warning labels in clear packaging for these types of practices. Get out of my face with your stupid lies. Another question. Both my wife and my grandma have the same name. Why can I not unsend a dick pic? Perhaps you can just change your grandma's name in your phone to just Grandma so you don't have that mix-up? My wife's name is Grandma. Why can't you just make it so phones can unsend pictures no matter when it was sent? Senator, I don't make the phones. The other day, Brad Pitt messaged me on WhatsApp and asked me to send him pictures of boobs. Does that seem odd to you? Yes, because Brad Pitt is obviously an ass man. That's right, that's what I said. We are just over 2 hours of intense questioning and a brief recess, and it sounds like the votes are in. Let's go back to the floor. Mr. Techman, I'd be lying if I said this was a pleasure. All you've shown us today is that you lack accountability, make excuses, and care about nobody but yourself. Congratulations. Welcome to the team.